Let's talk for a second about the theme of peace. I mean, this is so central to this season here. I mean, you think about the banner, peace on earth. In fact, that's what the angels came down and they shared with the shepherds. Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth and goodwill. We all know those verses so well. And yet look around. In 2020, I don't think that most of us would think, peace on earth. Yeah, that's what I see happening. No, not at all. In fact, if I could think of one thing that's missing across the earth right now, it's peace, especially here in our nation. But here we are. God has called His church. He's called you. He's called me, that we would be a people of peace, messengers of peace, bringers of peace into a world with no peace. And so we want to challenge you, we want to invite you in this season to remember who you are, to remember the inheritance you have as a child of God, that God has given you an inheritance of peace with Him, and that we would also share the peace of God with each other and with the world around us. You know, I can't help but think of just real quick the story of here's Jesus in the midst of the storm with His disciples. They're out in the storm and He's sleeping. And he's pretty comfortable. And they're freaking out because they're going, Jesus, we're gonna die out here. It's that bad of a storm. You got sailors on a boat who are freaking out. It is a bad storm. And yet He's sleeping in the boat. And He gets up, He rebukes the wind and the wave. He says, peace, be still. And He talks, and so He's literally commanding the elements to be at peace. And then He turns to His disciples and He says, hey, be at peace in your hearts. You're troubled. Be at peace with God. Be at peace with me. Now I'm reading into that verse a little bit, but I think that that's a part of what Jesus was saying. And here we are, we're called because we as the church know the end of the story. We know where He's taking it. We don't need to be troubled. Just because temporarily all around us, there's all these things happening, we can walk at peace with God and peace with each other, and we can minister peace to all those around us. So I encourage you this week that you would meditate on the peace of God that transcends all understanding, that you would minister that through your life, your lifestyle, your words, to your family, to your friends, and those around you. Okay, go out and be a minister of peace to God, peace of God to those around you this week.